when you come to GSAPP, you hit the ground running. The coursework and the pacing of the program is such that you are in the schools in your first year. You get linked up with practicum sites that are relevant to the field of school psychology. I came in to GSAPP with a practicum outside of the schools that was immediately relevant to the field of behavior intervention for me. And so I hit the ground running, and the learning experience goes beyond the classroom. It goes into the public schools, into private schools, into people's homes. One of the practicum sites that I worked in, we did in-home behavior intervention, and we trained and worked with parents on developing behavior interventions for students with developmental disabilities. And that was a valuable experience, not just for me in my professional development, but these are real people who need real help, and you're actually making a difference right off the bat. And then the other part that I thought was valuable about GSAPP was that you bring those experiences that may be outside the schools into your schoolwork. So when you go and work in public schools, you're applying what you learned in all these other practicum settings. In addition to my practicum experiences at GSAPP, I was able to participate in some faculty research, and the particular research that I was able to work on was a state-funded grant evaluation. And that allowed me to travel throughout the state of New Jersey, interviewing directors of special services and supervisors of special services about how they used the grant money that the state of New Jersey had provided them to improve programs in transition for adolescents into adulthood. So they were sort of work-study programs. And that just increased my knowledge because I saw what some districts were doing, and I was able to sort of compare across school districts how they attacked the same issue. And that was incredibly valuable in my development as a school psychologist. My dissertation was directly related to my interests, which was wonderful because when you're taking on a major project like a dissertation, you want it to be something you're really motivated to complete, and you want it to be directly related to what you're interested in. So my dissertation was related to program evaluation, and it was a program evaluation of a high school program that was provided in a public school setting that served students who would normally be sent to an out-of-district placement for emotional or behavioral issues or challenges. The opportunities and experiences that I had at GSAPP were key, but one of the most important aspects of GSAPP that I found incredibly useful in my career were the people. The professors, the administrative assistants and support staff, from top to bottom, all of the faculty at GSAPP were incredibly supportive of my interest in study, and a lot of them were incredibly instrumental in identifying experiences and opportunities for further growth and career development. I'm getting sentimental, but the other thing I wanted to add was my cohort. You can't discount the value of studying with a group of really knowledgeable, experienced students, and everyone in my cohort brought different experiences into the classroom, and we had a very open, sharing sort of classroom culture, and that culture really fostered a lot of learning across and sharing across our experiences. So when we had group supervision, we were discussing what went on in so-and-so's practicum versus another person's practicum. And we also had a lot of laughs. I mean, we had a great cohort where it made the experience fun, and it made the learning process exciting, and we had a good time along the way. Also, I found several directors of special services through the years have mentioned to me that they recruit from GSAPP. They look for GSAPP on people's resumes, and the school psychology program currently employs a lot of alumni that are in the field, and they tend to sort of look for that background when they're hiring. And I found one particular director of special services calls me pretty much annually in the spring to talk to me about prospective students that might be interested in working in their district. I find GSAPP and the PsyD program at GSAPP to be a unique educational experience. It's unlike any other graduate coursework or educational experience that I ever had in my lifetime, and it shaped my career in ways that I think very few programs can, because of the connections that are made through faculty, through a huge university. The campus alone has opportunities that students discover and uncover through their experiences at GSAPP every year.